Most people practice Surya Namaskars every day, not knowing that it's a full body workout. Can 12 asanas or poses really work on changing your body? Let's find out. We'll practice one round and then I'll tell you 5 reasons for why it is great to practice every day. Let's begin. Start by stepping to the front of your mat, keeping your feet together and breathing in. You're going to stretch your arms up. With an exhalation, you bend forward. Inhaling, step the right leg back and look in front. You could drop the knee down or keep the knee off. And holding the breath, you can step back into a plank. Exhale, knees down. And bring the chest in, chin, or Ashtanga Namaskara. Pointing your toes, breathe in. We're coming up into Bhujangasana. Exhaling, pushing the hips back into Parvatasana. Inhale, step the right leg in front. Exhaling, stepping the left foot forward. Inhale, let's take the arms up and exhale to release. Here are 5 reasons why I recommend you practice this every day. Number 1, it involves every muscle group of your body. Very rarely do we see a physical activity which involves most of your body muscle groups or most of the joints being activated. And Surya Namaskars just does it right for you. Second, increases the heart rate. You could practice the Surya Namaskars faster or slower, but increase the number of rounds. And with each passing round, you will notice that it increases the heart rate. So it is great for cardiovascular health, improves circulation. So just practice a couple of rounds and see how that makes you feel. Okay. Third, it combines strength and mobility wonderfully. So there's a lot of holds that we are doing. We are working on specific joints. We'll look into it, what we are working on as we move forward. The fourth, it works on multiple different movements. So you're bending forward, you're bending backward, there's a lot of pushing and there's a lot of pulling, you're also holding. So different kinds of movements are involved in one particular, posture or an activity that we are doing on. Last but not the least, it combines breath with movement. This is very important because not many physical activity involves breath with the movement. So with each asana that you're doing, you're activating the breath in a certain manner. So it helps you be more present. It calms the nervous system, releases stress, allows you to be more focused and more present, and it just makes you feel more energized at the end of the practice because you're using the breath. It might be difficult in the beginning to involve the breath and the movement. That synchronization will take a little time, but do practice a few rounds and let me know how that feels. Okay, let's do another round and we'll go through each muscle groups and joints that are involved in that. To start with, we start in Tadasana, which is standing in the front of the mat. And as you breathe in, you're lifting the arms up. So you can take your arms up and go into a bit of a back bend. So it actively stretches the torso. You're also lengthening the sides of the body and staying here for a moment if you want to. Breathe in and exhale. You bend forward. As you bend forward, there's hip flexion. You're actively stretching the hamstrings. You're also lengthening the spine as you go deeper. Next, you step back into a lunge. Okay, works on your hip muscles, your hip joints, hip flexors. You can drop the knees down to actively stretch your quadriceps. From here, you can step back into a plank. Working on your shoulders, core, your obliques. You could stay here if you like to. And then drop the knees down and chest and chin into an Ashtanga Namaskara. This again works on your shoulders and your lower back. Pointing your toes, breathe in. You lift the chest up. Strengthens the back, your lower back, Bhujangasana. Also works on actively stretching this section, okay? You're widening your collarbones. You're moving the shoulders down away from the ears. So it's actually actively stretching this part of the upper back, okay? Your shoulder blades. Make sure that you are not moving your arms out. Keep your elbows in when you do this. Just up. And then you're pushing the hips back into Parvatasana. Parvatasana, if you can drop your heels down, you can actively stretch and feel the calf and the hamstring here. It's also actively lengthening the spine if you notice. As you push the palms away and move the chest, towards your thighs. You could hold this for a couple of breaths to feel it. And then step the right leg in front once again into a lunge, like I said, working on the hip muscles, hip joint, quads. You stay here, you press into your foot in the front. You can feel your glute activated, your quads activated. Inhale and exhale. Drop the knees down and stay here. It can stretch your hip flexor. And when you're ready, you can breathe out and step forward, joining the feet. Inhale once again. You can stretch the arms up. Go into a back bend. Breathe, and when you're ready, exhale and relax. Do practice a few rounds, maybe about 6. Or if you're comfortable, you can do more. And let me know how it felt. Is there anything that you would like to change about this practice? Thank you for joining. Until my next video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Namaste.